guys need to clean your windows. Full of bird shit. Thank you, God, for giving me this toast.
Neighbor lady came by yesterday.
She came here?
Well, it's not like we got a phone.
I ask you not to allow anyone in here. I pay you for it.
A simple dinner, some conversation, some music.
What the hell is going on? Is he keeping her hostage here? Well, not hostage, captive?
I used to be out every night in the week.
Yes, I'm sure between ordering murders and rigging elections, Nucky Thompson showed you quite a time.
I can't live like this.
And once the
And
child
kill
is born,
yourself.
Say what you want about Nucky. At least he was fun.
He will probably just take that baby and then run off with it to his wife. And if she gives him shit, he will just end her.
Halibut and motor oil, that's what he used to smell like. Now he's a fucking big shot.
Your attempt at charm, Lou?
My attempt to talk sense to a jackass.
I thought you made a deal, you and Nucky, years ago.
Didn't like the terms.
So he bested you in the bargain and now you're fucking him over.
God, that guy has terrible makeup. It's almost like a light version of Trump. Completely pale up here.
What brings you to Atlantic City?
A message from Johnny Torrio. He wanted you to hear it personally.
So he sends you.
Chicago will no longer be buying alcohol from Atlantic City.
Torio's got a new supplier.
Some Jews across the lake.
Canada?
With your pal George Remus in Ohio. He knew you'd be taking a hit. Token of goodwill. What should I tell him?
Tell him no thank you. Next time he has something to tell me in person, I'd like to hear it in person.
Seeing you reminds me of everything I'm missing.
You're not missing a thing, kid. A baby, that's the ticket.
She's missing proper clothes. Can't she put on something decent?
Mr. Mueller?
Ah, that's not his name. He's some pro he I met in a speak.
What are you doing here?
That's it! Watch the lad! Tommy, get him! Get him! Get him!
Was he supposed to fail that?
My father passed a few weeks back. I'm selling his affairs.
Oh, sorry.
He was a barber.
Richard can hardly take his eyes off her.
Hey, Pop. Time to go to sleep.
Time to go sleep. Isn't he old enough to choose when he goes to sleep? It's not like he needs to get up in the morning, right?
What they're trying to do?
You shouldn't need that. Here.
It's a lot of goddamn bullshit. I gotta be ready in case he needs me.
Who?
Your brother. You need to help him. You can handle things. But Eli, he has no goddamn idea what he's doing.
What is this, adoption or what? The last girl was from the Americans, so I suppose she will show up sooner or later.
You gonna tell me what's going on or not?
Well, now that you asked nicely, of course.
I told you of my brother and sisters in Ireland. They're here now, in Brooklyn.
There's a resemblance.
Is there? Well, both of them have long hair. I guess that's the resemblance.
This business, when it all blows over, I'd like to take you away. Have you seen Paris?
What is it with Paris? Now the next couple starts dreaming of Paris.
You used to call him the Lech.
Who?
My father.
It must have been when I was still angry with him.
And what's changed?
I grew up, learned forgiveness. It is a virtue, you know.
Bullshit.
You're a natural leader.
Is he?
And what are you?
I'm just a woman who loves her family.
She's the backseat leader.
Whether we wind up in some swank mansion or just in a tar paper shack.
What are you doing?
Nothing. My friend Eddie came over today.
What did you discuss?
Only that there's a musical trying out in town and he thinks I'd be good for the part.
She also told him about your profession, dude.
I wish to appear. I need something.
You're carrying a child. That is a sacred charge from the Lord and a financial agreement between us. So what you might want can't be allowed.
I think you need to tie her up. One of these days she's going to run.
And he said what?
Without the hooch, people don't gamble as much.
Got 3 boats coming in tonight. Tell him to keep his shirt on.
The Attorney General is on the line.
You are
This isn't to be
excused.
critical, but you need to start picking up on people's signals.
Okay, Nuck.
I need to take this call, Damien.
Thank God the smartest of them decided to follow him.
Yours was a state election.
So?
So I have no standing to intervene on a federal level.
You can't get Harding to pull some strings?
How about you come down for a visit? My guest, you and your gal, dinner at the White House. Stay over if you like.
How's that going to help? What the hell?
The card game you operate is located in territory that Mr. Masseria considers to be his. Apparently, 2 of Mr. Masseria's emissaries to your establishment were murdered shortly after their visit.
It's a dangerous city, not their problem.
Seems to me you boys ought to extend a token of goodwill towards Mr. Masseria. A one-time fee of $2,000, a tax of 10% on the game going forward.
Hold on a fucking second.
Charlie?
This isn't a discussion.
10% is okay. For now.
Then we have an agreement?
For now.
$2,000's bad enough. But 10% of the fucking game.
We already pay half the take on that game to you.
And now you boys know why.
Because he just saved your ass.
There's another speaker off Baltic.
What kind of security, Mr. Cusick?
The name is Doyle now.
Your file says Cusick.
Then it's wrong. He's already been arrested under the new moniker.
I could arrest you again if you like, see if it sticks.
Cusick will be dandy.
Let me ask you, Mr. Doyle, would you consider Nucky Thompson fun?
Is it a friend you're looking for? A relation. I am attempting to locate Miss Peggy Rowan, and I wondered if I'm... He says Peggy Rowan is dead, ma'am. He said she died 12 years ago.
Hey? What exactly is going on?
What are your talents, Mr. Slater?
Making people stop.
Stop what?
Whatever it is, you don't want them to be dead.
I just received a call. A ship-to-shore message from Bill McCoy. The Coast Guard is seizing his ships.
Can you stop the Coast Guard from doing that? I told you she would leave. She might even kill herself. Trying to get rid of the baby, huh? Trying to land on her belly?
Delivery for Mueller. You set the record. You wind her up. You place the needle. And you're all set.
You just saved a life, dude. That doesn't turn you on. You're lost cause, dude.
I've heard worse, sir.
Jimmy went up against the Kaiser for 2 years.
Oh, that's a rough patch of road. That was only war. This is Atlantic City.
Well done.
Ugh, awkward.
I wasn't expecting you.
They haven't seen you yet. You can still sneak out.
Lobster thermidor for the lady. Center cut pork chops for me.
I'm so sorry, sir. We're just out of the lobster.
No.
My
And
apologies.
who
Not a
had the
minute ago.
last? The Commodore.
We have chicken cordon bleu or a poached salmon.
If I can't have it, you can't have it.
What did he promise you?
More than you ever did.
I keep my promises, James. And I'll make you one now. I will ruin you.
Like a fucking child.
You're the expert on children, aren't you? He never even asked her name. Just pointed to the one he wanted. The rest was understood.
Jimmy!
Have a nice dinner, gentlemen.
Minus the lobster.
You want this order or not?
He does not.
I don't take orders from no fucking Patty.
Of course you don't. This is America. I got no quarrel with you, sir. We're just not buying any liquor.
I have a feeling that wasn't the last time they pointed guns at each other.
Peggy Rowan. That's you, isn't it? I'll never tell, don't worry.
How the hell did you figure that out? Yeah?